Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel with yet another exciting question to solve. Today we are going to solve the third question of exercise 1.16. In this question we are given equations, but the operations are missing. As you can see in here, the question asks, each steric represents a missing operation. Work out what it is. So our task is to replace each star with either addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division so that each equation becomes true. So you have to keep in mind there isn't any fixed formula for this question. The key is to use logical thinking and test the operations one by one. So let's solve each part. Taking a start with the very first one. In here we are having 12 steric or star or steric, and then we are having bracket, in the bracket 28, steric 24, and then on the right hand side we are having 3. So we have to add the type of the operations that give us 3 on the left hand side as well, just as we have it in the right hand side, or it should be equal to 3. So what we can do is that in here I have shown you, since we are having the brackets as well, we take our operation, or we start with the solution, taking a start with the brackets first. So for that we have 28 and 24. So the possible operations that can take place inside the parenthesis, it can be 28 plus 24, 28 minus 24, 28 multiplied by 24, and 28 divided by 24. So in here, if we do plus, we get 52. If we do subtraction, we get 4. If we do multiplication, we get 6, 7, and 2. And if we do division, we get a decimal value, not a whole number. So in all of them, we want 3. So a number that is smaller in some ways. So if we get a very big number, then in here, with one sign, making it equal to 3 is kind of difficult. So the only one, the smallest value that we have in this is 4. So we will take 28 minus 24, the subtraction in here. So it will be 28 minus 24. Then 12 steric 4 equal to 3. So we have both the numbers, we have to guess the operation. So it's either 12 divided by 4, 12 minus 4, 12 plus 4, and 12 multiplied by 4. If we divide, we get 3. If we subtract, we get 8. If we add, we get 16. And if we multiply, we get 48. Among these 4, only this one, the first one, that is the division operation, is the one that can make our equation true. That is 28 minus 24 and 12 divided by 4, because 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. This way our right hand side and left hand side will become equal. So 12 divided by, in the parenthesis, 28 minus 24, and on the right hand side we have 3. This is the correct equation, and we will be plotting the operations accordingly in the equation given. So now it's complete, and we have not only plot, we have proved it as well by solving it, that this is the right operations being placed in this equation. The second one in here, as you can see, the next one is 23 multiplied by, steric 11, steric 22, steric 11, and on the right hand side we are having 11. So now in here, something we have to do, that we get on the right hand side 11 as well, on the left hand side, just as we have it on the right hand side. So taking a start, the first two, because we do not have any brackets, so we take these two, the first two from the left hand side. Again, 4 operations: plus, minus, divide, multiply, and then we see what result do we get. In here, for these two as well, we do the same: addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. And then we check these numbers that we have. 34 minus 33, 34 minus 11, 34 minus 2, 34 minus 242. We keep different combination. We can also go for, let's say, if we select this one, 12 minus 11, 12 minus 2, 12 minus 242. Or let's say this is decimal, so we're not going to consider this one. In here we have 253, so 253 minus 33, 253 minus 11, 253 minus 2, 253 minus 242. All of them, what result we get, we check it, and then based on that we select our operation. So we have to test different operations in our equation and see what number do we get. In here, as you can see, I have practiced some of the operations on different numbers, and finally 253 minus 242, it gives us 11. So in here 23, it means that this one multiplication with 11 giving us 253, and 22 multiplied by 11 give us 242. So these two signs, which are multiplication, we take these, and in here there's subtraction, which give us 11 as a final result on the left hand side. So we take that, and our final equation that is having all the correct operations is 23 multiplied by 11 minus 22 multiplied by 11. So first these two are being multiplied, whatever value we get, then it is subtracted, and as a result we get 11 on both hand sides. The third operation, as you can see in here, this was the second one. This is the B equation, I would say. We have 84 steric 10 steric 8 equal to 4. So what can we do that we get 4 on the right hand side? So we have 10 and 8. If we do the addition, let's say 10 plus 8, it will become 18. If we do 10 minus 8, it will become 2. None of them, if we, let's say, we added, subtracted, or divided, it's not going to give us 4 when we do it, when we operate it with 84. But multiplication, if we do 10 multiplied by 8, it will give us 80, and then 84 minus 80 gives us 4. So it's logical thinking. You have to think, how can I like operate in order to bring that number, make both hand sides equal. Then this one, I have also solved it in here, this equation that we have. So 7 and 5, so 7 steric 5. So this steric can be either multiplication, division, subtraction, or division. For all of them we have taken the answer, and then you see on the right hand side we are having 4, so it's a small value. We are not going to consider bigger values like 35 or 12. The smallest is 2, and we are not going to consider the decimal values or non-whole numbers, because our answer on the right hand side is, or the value on the right hand side is 4, a whole number. So the smallest number, we will take a start with the subtraction, that is giving us 2, 7 minus 5. After doing that, then there are 2 operations left to be guessed. So 40 steric 5 steric 2. We have considered this one. Then we can, starting from the left hand side, we can start from 40 steric 5 and guess this one. So for that, 40 divided by 5, 40 minus 5, 40 plus 5, 40 multiplied by 5. In all of them we have noted down the number. Now in here the smallest is 8. So if we do 8, and then in here 2, and in here what can give us 4? If 8 is divided by 2, we get 4. So it will become 4. Therefore, we select the division sign in here and also here. And in the parentheses, we select the minus sign. So our equation becomes 40 divided by 5 divided by, in the parentheses, 7 minus 5, which is equal to 4. First we solve this, and then from left to right we solve this, and whatever the answer is, we solve this one, and we get 4 left hand side equal to right hand side. In here again, 3 steric 7. In here there is parenthesis, so it means obviously we don't have to guess this operation is multiplication. We have in here 0.7 steric 1.3. If we add this 0.7 to this 1.3, we get 2. So because on the right hand side we are having 17, which is a solid whole number, so we are not going to move for any subtraction or division, we move for addition, and as a result we get a whole number. Now 7 multiplied by 2 is equal to 14. So we have to guess. Now we have 3 and 14. What can be between them that can give us 17? If we do the addition, 14 plus 3 is equal to 17. And the last one, we have it's 9 steric 15 steric, in the parentheses 3 steric 2. So we take a start with guessing the operation in the parentheses first, because we solved this one first. The order of operation has to be considered and implemented in order to guess the right operation in here. So again, it can be 3 plus 2, 3 minus 2, 3 multiplied by 2, or 3 divided by 2. If we do the division, we are going to get in decimals, so multiplication, subtraction, and addition are considered. If we do subtraction, so we get 1, and 15 divided by 1, we will get 15. Now 9 and 15, if we add, it's not going to give us 12. So if we subtract even, it's not going to give us 12. If we multiply, the number is going to be very high, more than 12. So what we do, it means that it is not subtraction but addition. So 15 divided by, in here we have 5. Now 15 and 5. What can be the best? What can we have with 9 that can give us 12 if we do the division? So 15 divided by 5 would give us 3, and 3 plus 9 can give us 12. So this way we consider 15 and 5, between them the operation of division, and then the operation of addition between 9 and 3. How do you come to this conclusion? You have to think and you have to test the different numbers and the different operations between these given numbers, and it's only then you will come across the right one. So I hope the concept is getting clear. I hope you are understanding how can we approach or start with solution for such question. The order of operation is to be considered, and then the different 4 operations that we are practicing, those are to be implemented between the numbers and see what number we get as a result, and if it is going to give us the value that we have on our right hand side or not. So that's all for this question. Happy learning.